Dominic Addy here with Stare Down TV. I am here once again, joined by Jay the Nightmare Shepherd for the third time. First person to get a hat trick on Stare Down TV, my man. How you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm amazing. Just come back from training at team meeting, a bit of sparring and that, and yeah, just here. A couple of the boys have got a little barbecue going on and that, just enjoying life.
Nice, man. Nice. So before we talk about this past Saturday, you dropped me some news on Saturday about when your next fight is. Do you want to disclose that, or are you not allowed to yet?
I'll disclose it, man. I just won't say my opponent's name. Yeah, 6th of July, Fightstar Championships, the Nightmare. It's going to lay his mark down.
Yeah, it's a Fightstar Championships 18, again at the Brentford Centre. So same place as last Saturday where you were. You were cornering Bobby Ivaylov.
Yes.
In his, was it his second fight?
Yeah, it was his second fight. Second amateur, yeah.
What a way to do that, mate. Blew the crowd away. What did you make of it? Did you know anything about his opponent before?
No, I just knew he was tall and was focusing on closing the distance and not letting him feel comfortable. These long reach people, these long reach fighters, they get comfortable and in their stride, yeah, with their reach and their timing. It's very, very difficult to handle it and change things up and deal with things on the spot. So we just practiced on closing the distance. It got a bit wild, yeah, but it's a second fight, Come on, man. You've seen me blasting people in the amateurs myself, do you know what I mean? So it's similar fashion. So yeah, man, a few things to work on. Really proud of him.
Yeah, mate, he did fantastic. And look, at the end of the day, he smelt blood. I think it was like the third or fourth shot he landed. It hurt. It hurt his opponent, and from there, his opponent, it kind of looked like he was in a bit of deep water, and he kind of ran into the ending shot. If you watch the highlight back, his feet went off the floor. It was insane, and that was sort of right in front of you. After the fight, then, what was your major feedback to Bobby?
It was good finish, obviously, but it was too one directional. Do you know what I mean? It was too forward, and I was telling him, like there's a thing called no man's land, yeah, where you're in range and you're throwing feints and you're working your way in instead of just walking into. He could have walked into a shot, and just when you're stepping back, don't flow back too much. Step to the side as well, cut angles and stuff, and and don't get too scrambly in the takedowns. Once you've taken someone down, hold a position, and then assert your dominance. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, just back to the gym, back to work, we'll get him working some proper stuff again, and yeah, hopefully a better performance as well.
Are you going to try and get him on Fightstar 18 as well?
No. He would have me and someone else should be fighting on. Me and Stelios should be fighting, hopefully, on that. So we got to fight. Do you know what I mean? He can have some time, man. 2 fights so quickly. Have some development time. He's a bit young. He's young enough. I started when I was 25. He's younger than that. So there's time, man. Grow. That's what a lot of people don't do in this sport, and I kind of rush things myself because of my age. But you got to grow, man. Have to grow.
So you say you started at 25. Were you doing anything before that, or was it just from this sort of scratch?
I've boxed. I used to box a good. How old was I? I was 16, 15. I used to box, and then that's when I lived in Bristol. So like I've always that was my discipline to start with, and yeah, I started training on and off when I was 25, seriously when I was 26, and bam, I'm my first amateur.
Decent, man. So at last Saturday's event, there were only 2 out of 19 fights. 17 were amateur, 2 were pro. Have they sort of told you how many pro there's going to be? Obviously, if you're one of 2 pros.
I think there's a lot of pros. This time around. Should be a lot of exciting matchups as well. I'm really looking forward to this.
Mate, so am I. Do you know what? Fightstar put on an incredible show. They really did. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. You stuck around. You sort of stuck around the whole night as well. You really did. You were, you got to connect. You drove up there with Lexi Rook, she was there supporting people. You were there supporting people, but you weren't just there to corner your guy. You were there kind of the whole time watching other fighters. You got a real connection and sort of network of fighters there. Did anyone else sort of off the top of your head you thought, wow, that was a good performance?
Luke Traynor, definitely. Simeon Powell. Is it Powell?
Yeah, Simeon Powell.
That's it. I like him. I like his style, man. Like he really knows how to use his range and good movement and really good timing with that right hand. Who else was fighting? Noah Mannion. Shout out to Noah, man. I got a lot of time for that guy. Nice, humble person. And ever since he moved to New Wave Academy, fucking hell, he's massive improvements, So I'm like very proud of him. Wait, who else? Who else is fighting that night?
Well, New Wave went 4-0.
Unlucky for Thomas Magnetis. Really nice guy, really good boxing and jiu-jitsu, but he got caught coming in. I'm a good fan of his work, and obviously his coach Steve O'Keefe, really good fighter himself. Who else was fighting again that night?
Oh man, it was 19 fights. It was
Erica, unlucky.
Erica. You know what? I thought this could go either way, and I thought the third round would really be the decider, and I think it was.
Erica, do you know what? Erica allowed her to get into her groove. To be fair, she shouldn't have initiated into the grappling side of things. Like, she was winning with the strikes, and all she had to do is just move around. But fight game's a fight game. I'm a fan. I'm a massive fight fan. And yeah, I stick around to the end to any show. Like, I'm literally involved. People ask me, how do I know so many fighters or names and whatnot? It's because I study, and it's my business to study the game.
Yeah.
Well, like, I need to know who's coming up. I need to know. Listen, I fought 3 weight classes, and I'm planning to go down to 70 kilos at the end of the. Wait, hold on. Is that the police with my car? No, it's not. No, cool. Yeah, and I'm making a move down to lightweight.
Jesus, man, that's quality.
That's good.
Because your fight at Calvin with MMA, MTK MMA, was that what was that middle?
That was middleweight.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, but like you said, I think you just took that fight. You just want to take that fight, really.
Yeah, it was a fight. It was a fight to just like get away from me. Do you know what I mean? And I will embarrass you, and I will. You won't hit me, and you're not gonna want to ever get back in there with me. And that's what happened. He doesn't want to fight me again. I'm happy. I get to get back down to my original weight class at pro level, 77 kilos. And yeah, man, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go.
That's good to hear. Aint Fire's coming quick. You talking about Simeon? I interviewed Simeon earlier on, tried to chat with him. He's fighting in a month's time. He already arranged for a fight after that for a title in UCMMA.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
He reminds me of me a bit how I burst onto the amateur scene. Like 4 fights in, bam, title, won that in 10 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's man. Like, I just wanted to show it with my last fight. I have been working. I do work, and there is another side to me, and that's a calm, relaxed person in there that you saw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. A calm, collective me is a dangerous me.
Well, hey, you know what? Your fight, I saw. There were times where you could see in your face you wanted to go. You just wanted to go swinging. You kept stopping yourself. You kept picking them apart. You kept throwing leg kicks. You were throwing everything, and it was making the difference. It really did, and it kind of took Kelvin. I think Kelvin was hoping that you would. Sorry, Calvin was hoping that you would be swinging with him, and it'd be luck of a draw, kind of like when Cody fought TJ, and they both just start swinging at each other. It's like whoever's going to hit first properly. But you stayed really calm, mate, and that's it. Look, there was some great fights. Luke, I thought Luke looked phenomenal. He wasn't happy with his performance. I think he thought he was going to get the submission in the first round with the head and arm choke, but fair play to the guy. He got out of it. He done well, and from there, I think second round just kind of recalculated. Third round, pulled off the beautiful submission. So
it never goes to you want it to go. Do you know what I mean?
That's it, mate. But it must be even tougher when you get in that position and you probably, you probably sense that you're close, you're so close, and you kind of have to make that decision. Do you keep going and risk tiring out your arms, or do you let go and move to position?
Well, the thing is, yeah, you got to think of it. You got to think of it, yeah. People, like, you don't want to go for a head and arm and burn your arms out, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, number one, and then he gets up and then he gets a burst of energy and starts putting it on you and gets a finish because of your incompetence. And like, that's the same with me. I could have swung around with Calvin like we did on our first fight. And to be fair, I'm happy with doing that. Like, my chin holds up really well. Yeah, and like, it's not about that. Just like, the finish is there, the finish isn't there. Sometimes it is there and you try and it's not there. And Luke came around. He came around with the victory.
Yeah,
you can't
mate.
be happy. No.
And that's it, mate. 2-0, and these are the fights where you learn about yourself, you learn new things, and you keep picking up from it. So he'll come back much stronger. But going back to yourself, mate. So you're fighting a welterweight on the 6th of July. You know who your opponent is. I know you can't disclose it, but you know who you're fighting already, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the fight? How does it excite you?
Yeah. He's undefeated. So yeah, it's time to take another man's O. Like, it's not my first rodeo. Presents different problems than other opponents, which I'm really excited about, man. It's like a puzzle. The game's like a puzzle for me, to figure him out. But yeah, I'm really, as you know, I'm never short of confidence. Do you know what I mean?
That's it, man. That's the best way to be.
So yeah, I can see. I'll predict a finish.
Yeah. So is it safe to say he could be a grappler?
Mixed. He seems pretty comfortable standing as well, but like, everyone wants to be comfortable standing, to be fair, but they don't want me to fucking land a shot on them. I wouldn't either, to be fair. So I'm not expecting anything from him, but to use his MMA game.
Yeah. So I think I've worked it out. So you're going to be fighting Ben Askren on Fightstar Championship 18 in Brentford Centre. Is that what you're telling me?
Funky Ben. Let's go.
Nah, mate, quality, mate. Look, Jay, I want you to go enjoy your barbecue, mate. I really do appreciate the time. Definitely we'll be chatting before that, but I will 100% be there July 6th. I'm looking forward to seeing you, mate.
Thank you, man. Thanks for your time as well, man. I appreciate it.
No worries. Speak to you soon, man. Have a good one.
You too, brother. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye.